Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is a personal reading for someone who wanted a general reading, but they also had some specific questions about their finances, about purchasing a home, about their love life, and so we're going to do the whole shebang. We're going to get into it. So thanks again for purchasing this reading and for supporting my channel. I posted a quick video a couple videos back, although I'd love to post more and longer ones to show you guys, but it was a behind the scenes at one of my ethical fashion shoots that the money from this channel helped produce, and this editorial is going to get published in a mainstream magazine and be on the newsstands in the spring, and so I'm freaking out about it. I'm super excited, and you guys literally helped me make this dream come true, and so I don't think I would have been able to do it without the extra funding, because a lot of the clothes that I used in the shoot, I had them shipped from different places, and that adds up like crazy. You would have no idea, like hundreds of dollars just to have stuff shipped back and forth, and so it's awesome to not have to, burden my budget with that, and to be able to, use my personal finances towards my other goals and towards my self-care and stuff like that, and paying the bills. But yeah, it's amazing. I cannot believe how many people have purchased these readings lately, and I'm loving it. It's really been working out well. I think it's so crazy. Everything's happening in perfect timing. I mean, I kind of had a dry spell on the channel when I was working a lot for my other job, and now that I'm taking a break for the holidays a little bit, I'm having all these readings, and it's just so perfect. You guys are just amazing. Thanks for your support. So let's start this reading. I will be reading a little bit out of this guidebook for you. It's the Green Witch Tarot, because I'm still learning this deck, but I don't know why. I haven't been using it a lot lately, but it's called out for you. I was like, it just was like, you got it. I don't know. I was just seeing it on the shelf, and I was like, I need to pull this deck for her. So yeah, they're saying right now in your current energy, you are basically independent. You are wondering if this person that's in your life is like the one, or like is like a soulmate, or like someone significant for you. And we're gonna get into that later, but at least your current energy is coming through that, like, you've had this separation in your past, like this breakup, but it was like you've grown a lot through it. It was meant to be. There's a lot of positive energy around you, a lot of like goddess energy. I don't know, I feel your beauty. I feel like you're a very beautiful person, and I don't know. Like, I just feel you and your energy, and like there's this grace and like this fluidity to you, and very balanced energy, and you're very different than me, I have to say, but you and I are similar in the fact that we're both empaths, and so it's like we both have these open hearts, and you want to give, and I think that you have a lot that's coming out of you right now that wants to be expressed. This is talking about right now you're in a transition, like you're kind of just sitting here waiting for some opportunities to come in, and all of this represents opportunities. All of these little pillars here, things that you've been trying to manifest, are coming in. And it's just like a waiting period right now, just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen in that relationship, and also in other areas of your life. You're kind of waiting to see like what's your next move here, and you're also waiting for some manifestations to come in. So, 8 of Wands. Let's see. So, I'm going to read this to you, okay? This is your current energy. And I bet that's what this card is kind of hinting at too. This is a card of good career news coming swiftly. The news can be from a distance, a reply to a resume or application, or it could be good results from a creative or career venture. One is able to make sudden progress in such an endeavor. One is able to make... Oh, I just read that. Dyslexia. One is able to make sudden progress in such an endeavor, or there is an unexpected breakthrough or advancement coming. So yeah, I feel this breakthrough energy for you. If the news has not yet arrived at the time of the reading, it should arrive within a few days. So something's coming in a couple days. You have to stay in touch. At least that's what this guidebook is saying. I feel it though. This is a card of swift progress and plans having the confirmation to proceed. Here is a possible resolution to problems, and a period of activity flows. So yes, I do feel this activity here on the horizon. This is confirmation. That's why I like to pull a couple cards for each question. Now they're saying, so yeah, news or communication is coming soon from a distance. There's sudden progress, swift action. And so this is your current energy. So like things are just about to shift here for you. Ooh, it's exciting. So what is leaving your life? Okay, so you were like discovering yourself and your truth. And you were trying to set yourself apart from the crowd. And it was like a time where you were like trying to brand yourself and like figuring out like what your strengths were. And like getting creative and like nurturing like this new growth. It's like some type of career or a hobby that's like really important to you in your life. And so in the past, like you were kind of down on yourself. Like it was quite a journey for you to learn how to be proud of who you are and to be proud of like your beauty and your gifts and like your art and everything that you do, because you're very unique. But now you're learning that it's like okay to show off. It's okay to put yourself out there. And so this energy is like leaving your life. And the energy coming in plays off of that, because look, I drew these two cards together. And you got the receptivity card. So the energy that was leaving your life was more like feminine. And now it's time to embody more of a masculine energy. Like this is an action-oriented energy. So it's time for you to be receptive, but it's time to stir pots. And this is one of my favorite little lectures or whatever, speeches to give on this channel, because this is something that's really helped my life so much. And it's helped me with my finances, it's helped me with abundance, and it's helped me actually anchor my ideas down into the 3D and actually transform them into something real and tangible. It's like right now you're kind of on the outside looking in. You have all these ideas, like this butterfly represents this transition you're about to go through. This well represents all the inspiration and ideas that are coming up inside of you. And this represents like your dream of having like a happy family, or like making a divine connection with someone. Perhaps it also represents some of your fears, but like whatever, we'll probably get into that later. But like, yeah, you do have this fear, I guess, of moving forward on this path, of like taking this first step, of stepping out of the shadows and like into the light and declaring like who you are, and starting some type of new job or something like that. And so this is saying it's okay to stir pots. It's okay to try like a couple different things. And this is something I recommend to people when it comes to making money. You don't want to spread your energy too thin, but it's also okay to do like a couple different things like as your job or career to make money. Like for me, for instance, I'm doing this channel, and I'm obviously making some income off of this, and I'm also doing fashion styling, and I'm using the money from this channel to actually like fund that and support that. And you can find different ways to stir pots and to make things happen. I have one friend who has an Etsy shop, and she's also a blogger. Her Etsy shop is completely not related to blogging at all. Like it's like she's selling something kind of random. It's really awesome and well made, but it's actually what's helping her travel around and like build her blogging business. And it's so cool. Like you can find different ways to like stir pots and take action to help yourself financially, and also help yourself like when it comes to your career and trying new things. So they're like, be open to like ideas, don't shoot the ideas down. Like why not just try it? Because for me, what if I just like shut down this idea of starting this channel? I wouldn't even be connecting with you right now. And let me tell you, I had 1,000,001 reasons to not do this. I mean, it's controversial, I think, for some people. I don't really care what people think. I obviously had to move past that in order to start this channel. So maybe that's a message that's coming through for you as well, is to like stop caring what people think if you're going to put yourself out there now, But yeah, there's 1,000,001 reasons for me to not do this, but I don't know. I wanted to. I love this. I wanted to connect, especially with some of the other people that were making channels like this. And I've connected with other people whose channels I admire, and people who've helped me. I'm hooking up with people who, want a reading and who want that kind of help. It's just like this awesome flow of give and exchange. And I think this energy that's coming up in you, this receptive energy, it's like you want to reach out to others and you want to branch out and you want to have this connection. Yes, it's about building a better career for yourself and getting more money, but I feel like for you, it's also more about like the connection. And that's something we forget about. Like a lot of times with your career, you're going to need other people to help you. You're going to need customers. You're going to need people maybe to help you run your business, or people for advice or support. And I'm just one spoke on the wheel to like your health and all of this. I mean, there's all these different other professionals and people you can hit up to help you with this. And maybe that's something that's coming out too, is like maybe to look into some doing like a life coach or something, or let me know. I have a friend who's really awesome at that, and I've used her services before, and it's worth it. You can book them for like a month or like 6 months, or like, it just depends, but it's really cool. I don't really feel like you need other people or like something outside of yourself in order to move forward here, but you know, no person is an island, and sometimes it's nice to have that extra help and support. So a lot of messages coming through about like what wants to be born here in your life. Yeah, you're just about, like I said, to kind of step out of the shadow and into this light. So now we're going to move on to purchasing a home, and this is so exciting. I feel like these cards go with these. They're saying, be honest with yourself. What is your true passion and heart's desire? And it is to purchase a home. So 100% the universe is behind you and is for this. You have some incredible power within yourself to draw upon, and your focus is your strength here. And right now, this is saying, you know, what's going on with your finances coming in, because your home life and purchasing the home is obviously connected to the finances. So I put these two spreads together. They're saying you need to be focused, obviously, on the finances to purchase the home. And so what's coming through is that you need to continue building this like creative venture or career, which is something that I have been saying to a lot of people lately on this channel. Seems like a lot of you guys are coming forward because you know that I'm like doing creative stuff, and like you're wanting advice on like, okay, how do I do this too? And really, you've got to follow your own path, and you've got to keep taking steps forward. And step one is to admit to yourself the truth of who you are. Like, I am an artist, or I am creative. Like, I do want to do this. Admitting to yourself what you want. So step one, be honest with yourself, and what is your heart's true desire? And so you want this home. That's what you know. And so look, they're saying you want it, you got it. Your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. First, though, you got to get out of this pit of snakes. And the pit of snakes, this is what it represents. It could represent all of these things, or something like this, or literally what I'm saying, but it can represent like a toxic work environment, like a place that's not serving you anymore, that's laden with gossip and drama and games, and just like, yeah, have you worked in a place like that? Shout out to anyone who has or who still is. I believe in you. You can get out of that place. I think a lot of us go through something like that on the journey. It can affect all areas of your life when you're not in an environment that's like suitable for you. And so it's like you need to free yourself from this environment, from toxic relationships that aren't serving you, because you're very sensitive. And if you have anyone in your life that's playing devil's advocate, that's naysaying, that always shoots down what you say, it might not even be personal. It might just be that that's how that person's brain is wired and programmed, and that's how they think, and that's their perception, and like that's just how they're gonna be. And like maybe in a year or 3 weeks or 2 months, or maybe never, they'll grow out of that and move on to some other vibe. But like that's where they're at, and maybe you don't want to surround yourself so much with those vibes anymore. So that's something that's coming through for you for help for your finances. And because a lot of these things have like an emotional root, and that's kind of what I'm playing at here for your finances, is like these, like how to unblock these roots so you can make that money flow. And then they're saying, I think your home could have a lot to do with someone that's coming into your life. And like, you know, this is what you want. And like, look at all these cups here. That's saying all the money and all the abundance you're going to have. They're basically like, you know what? you get out of this toxic stuff and you'll be amazed how fast your life will turn around. And I'm proof of that. Oh my gosh, I'm like sitting in this huge house right now thinking like, what am I even doing here? My life is like turned upside down ever since I cut out some toxic relationships and habits and addictions. And look, no one's perfect. You don't have to be like super judgmental about all these people in your life, but you know when something isn't resonating with you anymore. And that's, we got to trust your gut here and know like when it's time to cut stuff out. But overall, I think this is like, whoever this is going to be like what helps you with the finances for the home, but you're also going to generate a lot of abundance for yourself as well. So let's see. And yeah, finance is coming in. I mean, it's coming in related to a person in a situation. That's nice. So what's going on with your love life? Wow, you are getting a lot of confirmation. You're getting a lot of confirmation. This is saying the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver the great love to you. So once again, you asked for it, you're getting. Ask and you shall receive. They're saying you're going to be fulfilled in this area. Maybe it's this person. So let's ask what's going on with this dude, okay? So what I can say about this guy that's in your life right now is that this person is basically, relationships are mirrors. They are mirrors. This person is going to mirror back to you all of the beautiful and wonderful aspects of yourself, but they're also going to mirror back to you some of the not so wonderful aspects of yourself. Truly, every relationship is about growth, but it's also here to help you celebrate life. It's also here to help you like enjoy things and to be yourself and to express your sensuality. And so that's something that's coming through, is basically to just go with the flow with this dude and unleash your inner goddess. And like maybe that's why he's in your life, is to help you do this, because this is so important and sacred for you to be yourself and to be comfortable in your own skin and to have these love connections. So basically, they're not telling me if this person's the one. And that's usually like when I get that question, I'm like, all right, I'll pull some cards on this. But every single time, usually what I see is like they sidestep the question and tell me something else about the issue or the person or whatever. And so what they're telling me is like, it's not about whether this person's the one or not, and like that's yet to be revealed. Like if you came down here and knew everything that was gonna happen, like you'd be missing like the point of like life in a way. But what is being revealed is that they're in your life for a sacred reason and purpose, and so it's like you can trust this connection. But what is the next step for you and this dude? They're saying that you're going through a lot of transformation right now, so this person is a blessing in your life. And this links is a sign of secrecy. It's like I'm feeling this energy and aura around this person in relationship. Like there's like blocks where I can't reach into this. But I'm seeing like overall they're like, we can assure you that this has to do with the transformation that you're going through. Like this relationship is probably a soulmate because it's like divinely appointed, and there's like certain like lessons and blessings that are coming through this person for you. So continue on. I'm not seeing anything that's saying like, oh my gosh, this person, like the death card and like the heart card with all the swords through it. I have this one card that's like really intense. It's like this bleeding heart. And I hate it when I pull that for people's relationships. I'm like, well, there's some relationship complications coming through. Awkward. Just kidding. But no, I'm not seeing that for you guys. So at least I can say that, like, continue on. It's like a path, you know? So, overall advice. I feel like this is coming up for me too. Okay, I'm like, alright you guys, I'm gonna go outside and chill out after this reading. Because it's been getting so cold lately. Literally gonna chill. But they're telling you that you've been indoors for too long. It's time to go outside and get some fresh air. And this is a card talking about, like, you're in a transition. You're in a transition, and, like, what's going on is, like, you're very nostalgic, and you're looking back on the past and, like, wondering, like, am I ever gonna have, like, a love connection again? Am I ever going to, like, find my dream or my home or where I belong? But they're saying, like, you're already on the path. You're on the path to your home. Look, this path leads to your home. Do you see that? And basically what's happening here is, like, there is someone coming into your life. Maybe it's this person. They're not telling me yes or no. It could not be. This person could kind of be like a bridge to that for you in a way, but we'll see. But overall, this is going to be the connection between everything you were asking for in this reading. It's actually coming through a person. And the funny thing is in life, usually when you pray and, like, you make intentions or you ask for something or dream or fantasize, you know, you send out those messages to the universe a lot of times sends the answer through another person. And that's why it's important not to shut yourself off to people and, like, to unleash yourself and, like, to follow your heart here. You're definitely in a huge transition. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one more card for you from my personal deck just to wrap up this reading, like, overall what you should take away from this. And we're going to see what comes out. Oh, okay. Interesting. I haven't seen this card in forever. This card is called Love Your Imperfections. So, this is the last message for you, okay? It says, right now, what is blocking you from moving forward is your unacceptance to your physical self. This could also be related to an emotional unacceptance. But in our image-obsessed society, it's likely you are caught in the trap of comparison, which we all struggle with from time to time. Block those people you photostock on social media for now. Follow some body-positive and uplifting meme pages instead. Start playing with this idea of accepting yourself authentically 100%. Once you see yourself differently, the world reacts to you differently. So you see that there? You need to change your perception in your life. Once you feel like you're just observing other people and just a spectator, like, you don't feel like you can fully participate in life. Like, everyone else has got it figured out, and everyone else, like, is pretty and beautiful and it has, you know, their beautiful home, and everyone, why don't you have, like, this yet, you know? But they're saying, like, it's time to step out of the shadow and, like, to realize, like, you are worthy and, like, to see yourself as, like, already on that path. If you can just step out, you'll be on the path. That's what they're saying. And the way that you step out is by accepting yourself and just realizing, you know what, I'm here. I'm worthy. I have these dreams and desires, and maybe there is a bigger force that's, like, listening in and eavesdropping on all these thoughts I'm having, and maybe, like, it's mirroring me and it's going to bring me what I want. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like there's something about you, like, you're very, like, hardworking and diligent. You're really pretty too, like, I don't know why that's coming out, but you need to really pull up this confidence here and spend some time. I'm gonna leaving you with this one. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So, like, really appreciate, accentuate your inner goddess. And so that's a message that's coming through. I hope that this reading helps you out. Thanks again for hitting me up. Peace out.